On January 3, 2026, U.S. forces executed a precision operation in Caracas, successfully apprehending Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro and his wife, Cilia Flores, amid targeted actions against key infrastructure. President Trump announced the outcome, stating the United States would temporarily oversee Venezuela's affairs to facilitate a smooth transition and ensure access to its substantial natural resources. Maduro and his wife were transported to New York, where they face federal charges related to alleged narco-trafficking and related activities, and have entered pleas of not guilty. This development stems from long-standing concerns over Venezuela's 2024 election, widely viewed as irregular by international observers, with opposition leader Edmundo Gonzalez regarded by many, including the U.S., as the legitimate victor. Maduro's administration has faced accusations of managing a system that contributed to regional challenges, including migration pressures and flows of certain substances affecting the United States. The operation, known as Absolute Resolve, involved coordinated efforts to neutralize potential obstacles, allowing special units to secure the targets with minimal disruption. President Trump described it as a necessary step to address threats to American interests, enforce existing legal measures, and position U.S. expertise to restore Venezuela's oil sector, benefiting both nations economically. Many supporters view this as a decisive move toward accountability and renewal. Venezuelan communities abroad, particularly in Florida, expressed relief and optimism, seeing it as an opportunity to end years of hardship under authoritarian rule. President Trump called it a historic achievement, pledging to halt harmful trafficking networks and unlock Venezuela's potential through American-led revitalization. Regional allies, including leaders like Javier Milei in Argentina and Nayib Bukele in El Salvador, welcomed it as a step forward for regional stability and shared values. On the other side, numerous voices raised serious concerns about international norms. Countries across Latin America, Brazil, Colombia, Mexico, and others issued statements emphasizing respect for sovereignty, warning that such actions could set challenging precedents. The United Nations expressed deep alarm, with leaders from Russia, China, Cuba, and Iran describing it as an overreach focused on resource interests. In the U.S., some in Congress question whether proper consultations occurred, drawing comparisons to past complex engagements abroad and highlighting risks of prolonged involvement, potential instability, or unintended humanitarian impacts. Global demonstrations reflect worries over regional tensions, possible displacement flows, and shifts in diplomatic relations. Interim leader Delcy Rodriguez initially voiced strong reservations, but later indicated openness to constructive dialogue, while President Trump reaffirmed that the U.S. remains engaged to guide the process effectively. As Maduro's legal proceedings continue in New York, with a next hearing scheduled, and Venezuela adjusts to this new phase under interim guidance, observers worldwide are closely monitoring developments. Questions persist. Could this pave the way for renewed institutions, economic recovery, and democratic processes? Or might it lead to extended uncertainties, deeper divisions, and strained hemispheric ties? This moment revives profound discussions about national autonomy, external influence, resource management, and the pursuit of justice in international affairs, echoing historical patterns in the Americas while charting unfamiliar territory. The outcome in Venezuela could shape broader regional dynamics, including U.S. relations with neighbors, and approaches to shared challenges like migration and trade. What are your thoughts on this evolving situation? Is it a bold step toward resolution, or a risky venture with far-reaching consequences? Share in the comments below.